So Spider-Man, in case you guys didn't know or have been living under a rock for quite some time now, the web swinger is coming over to the Avengers. Hey everyone, my name's iKmRni, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, we're here to find out if it's a good thing that Spider-Man is finally coming over to the Avengers. Now, fans like myself of Spider-Man and, of course, Marvel's Cinematic Universe have been asking for some type of cameo of Spider-Man eventually coming to the Avengers. If you guys did not know, back in the day when Spider-Man was doing really well as a franchise, especially owned by Sony and their movie properties, there was actually supposed to be a cameo from Wolverine himself from Fox coming over to Spider-Man. Now, unfortunately, that did fall apart, but now that Marvel has announced they are teaming up with Sony to create their own brand new Spider-Man franchise, and Spidey will be joining over in Avengers Infinity War. Now, Spider-Man has had his fair share on the big screen when it comes from the original 2002 Spider-Man movie directed by Sam Raimi all the way to Mark's Webb Amazing Spider-Man 2. And let's just say it started off high and it came down crashing hard. Unfortunately, many fans do agree the Amazing Spider-Man series were the low point of the Spider-Man series itself. Personally, my favorite would have to go to Spider-Man 2. And Spider-Man really was the original first big comic book movie in my personal opinion. Spider-Man really did change the game and shows us what kind of comic books are today. You know, Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, they all have some kind of credibility because of how great first Spider-Man 1 and 2 were. 3, not so much, and definitely with Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. So when it comes to the big plan that Marvel has of bringing Spidey over to the cinematic universe, I do 100% back this up because Sony has been making flop after flop after flop. They gave Sam Raimi a lot of room when it came to making the Spider-Man 1 and 2, especially when it came to editing. You really noticed how it felt like a comic book. When I watched Spider-Man 1 and 2, the fight between Doc Ock and Spider-Man, it felt like a comic book. The transitions, the storyline, the soundtrack, it all felt really comic booky to me. And then Spider-Man 3, when the Sony heads, they don't really know how to make decisions, it seems like, they kind of screw over the franchise. With Spider-Man 3, 1, they got too involved, and 2, they got way too involved. I'm sure it was their idea to put that many villains in one movie. Right, so what exactly is Marvel gonna be doing with Spider-Man's character when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Well, basically we do know this, that Marvel is gonna be making a Spider-Man cameo in either Avengers, but definitely Civil War. That has been confirmed by Marvel themselves. Spider-Man will make some kind of appearance in Civil War. Now, if you know anything about the Civil War backstory, Spider-Man plays a huge role in it. Now, I'm not exactly sure if Marvel wants to go out and make a huge role around Spider-Man in their own Captain America movie. This movie is titled Captain America Civil War. So the main character still has to be Captain America. Although Spidey does have a huge role in it, I'm imagining it's just going to be maybe an end credit scene or some slight cameo in the story. Right now, Captain America is about to start shooting, so they still haven't announced who the actor is exactly going to be playing Spider-Man. Now, if I was to guess on a limb, it is going to be an end credit scene, and what I would like to see is possibly at the end of the movie, when everything has calmed down, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of action in that movie, is have like a little newspaper on the wall saying Avengers save the world again from the Daily Bugle, and all of a sudden a spider web just attached to it. End of the credit scene. I would love to see something like that. So once Civil War is finally completed, we are going to be seeing the next Spider-Man movie that will be helmed by Sony. But of course, a lot of Marvel executives, producers, directors will be helping out on this franchise. Now, the main rumors were that it would be Miles Morales, a black Spider-Man character who will be rebooted, because we've seen Peter Parker so many times. The Peter Parker storyline is very well known. Everybody and their mom knows who Peter Parker is, but from what we know, the rumors are speculating that it is still going to be Peter Parker. Now, it depends what type of age he's going to be starting at. Now, the original trilogy, he did kind of start in high school, but he kind of went through high school in the first movie, and he was an adult pretty much. But I would like to see Peter Parker still in high school, but actually cast somebody who's young. Andrew Garfield's 30 years old playing a high school kid, and it's very easy to tell that he's not a teenager anymore. He should have teenage problems. He should be in teenage environment, high school, maybe even college, who knows, but it should be definitely something us younger people can relate to. We've had the adult Spider-Man, now let's see the young one. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video and we answered today's question. Should Spider-Man be in the Avengers? I definitely think so, but let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Be sure to click the red subscribe button to join this Saiyan army, and don't forget to click the like button. So guys, I know there's a lot of my old subscribers probably wondering what's going on with the channel. Well, I'm flipping it over. I'm growing up. I don't have time to play video games all the time like I wanted to. And especially with this console generation, I feel like there's a lot more issues than the last one. So it's just really consistent for me to play games these days, especially my limited time schedule. So I'll be uploading videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday from now on, where I'll be just basically talking about anything Hollywood related, movies, TV shows, doing reviews, speculation, you name it, just like videos like this. But either a Saturday or Sunday, starting up the next couple of weeks, we'll have like a game shop episode, basically where it's going to be maybe 10 to 20 minutes, possibly 30 minutes. Maybe you get pushed over to a podcast if I get some guests in there, or maybe some remaining crew members, and it'd just be basically all types of gaming news we could do. Maybe we'll do a movie podcast. Let me know what you guys thoughts on this in the comments down below. And as usual, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace, everyone.